Those who were caught being kind this week include the following names. This week's winners are Madison Brennan, Charles Smith, and Corbin Brock. Congratulations, students! Please pick up your Deck a Dollar from Ms. Gates' office as soon as possible. Your Deck a Dollar allows you to get 2 free treats or the equivalent of $2 worth of merchandise from the Deck a Store. Students, please make sure that if you see an act of kindness, fill out a nomination card, place it in any of the boxes located in the cafeteria, upstairs A Hall, and near the library. This way, we will recognize the students for their good deeds. Keep those nominations coming in. For Racc TV, I'm Maria Lawson.
Many of us have grown up watching some kind of sport, either on TV or at a stadium with thousands. What about watching people play a video game? Well, it's a growing trend globally, and students are bringing their A game to school.
Millennials today, their sport is video gaming. We've grown up, playing video games, all of our life, and now millennials are reaching the age of, 18 to 24, where they want to, maybe don't have the time to play every day, but they want to watch.
Students throughout Frisco ISD are watching what's called esports, short for electronic sports, with individuals and teams competing around the world for major prizes.
This revolution of the spectating a video game and the competitive play of video game, you look at the number of people watching esports on a monthly basis, and it's almost 200 million people a month.
I like watching competitive gameplay to see the strategies that these professional players have, so I could maybe adapt them into my own play.
Alex and Brendan are 2 of the 3 students that founded the esports club at Lone Star High School.
We have a bunch of competitive games. Mostly it's CSGO and League of Legends. Other games include Dota, Smash, and Smite.
We advertise to people. We have practices every Saturday, and we have meetings after school during the week where we attempt to organize everything, or have been, due to the fact that we are a relatively new club.
They're lining up in big numbers to play this sport.
I did not expect around 70 people to come in and start wanting to just do this. So I had to organize everyone.
Gaming has grown from a single person with a single controller. Alex mentions CSGO, which stands for Counter-Strike Global Offensive, that requires players to work together.
You don't really have to rely on strategy as much as the other competitive games, but this one you have to rely on teamwork. You have to know what they are doing at all times. You have to have great communication, and one little slip-up could just change the whole game.
Not all play is running smoothly for everyone.
The scheduling's pretty terrible, and I guess it's just going to be a train wreck all the way through.
Christina is a League of Legends player for Frisco High School's esports club.
If the person who actually made esports knows about League, last-minute changes of times, and it's going to be like 7 p.m., nope, 8 p.m. And then people can't participate, and then there's the thing where they changed it to where it's points instead of varsity, and that's pretty unfair.
It's never been done, and it's hard creating your own rules and regulations, how this club can also raise money for itself and also abide with the rules of Frisco ISD.
Even Fargo had a hard time getting across the street. Hopefully they'll get past their issues to give players a better experience.
For really esports to reach scale and it to really become the largest sport in the world, we need dedicated teams in a very healthy ecosystem of esports competitions at the high school level.
Companies like PvP Live, a esports news, score, and analysis site are helping take esports to the next level.
You look at any professional sport, there's layers of how that infrastructure grows. When you look at football, the NFL starts in high school, and that's when the players start learning and really playing the game and developing that passion for the sport.
Basically, overall, you need to have prior knowledge of the game, how to play the game, a minimum skill set of the game, and you have great communication skills with your other players.
Esports now has its roots in Frisco ISD. There's more to be seen on its growth and viability in high school competition. I'm Oscar Mijangos for Frisco ISD TV.
Don't let anyone tell you that the school year is over. It's not. There are still 23 school days left after today, and the English department has presented us with a challenge. It's the Raccoon Riters contest, the first ever FHS short story contest, and any student can enter.
The students in creative writing have decided to sponsor a writing contest for all our student body. I think it's a fabulous opportunity for any student who likes to write. We often, in our English classes, and any class for that matter, teachers tell their students what to write about. They give them the prompts, they set the parameters for them. This is a really good opportunity for students to flex those creative muscles and be able to write about what truly is interesting to them and what they're passionate about.
There are 3 categories. The first one is the one-word wonder. That's where you stop by Mrs. Wilson's classroom in E102 and draw a word at random and write a short story that centers around that word. The second category is fictional freedom, where the sky is the limit. You can be as creative as you want and write whatever you want. The third and last category is minor inconveniences. This is all about high school drama. In other words, you have unlimited material to draw from to create an original story that centers on the issues that high school students face. Check any social media site for resource material. Students are already looking forward to the Raccoon Riters contest.
Honestly, I really love being a part of this competition. It really gives me a chance to really express my ideas without having to get a bad grade for having an opinion or writing about something that people don't necessarily agree with. One of my recent stories has a lot to do with the books that I'm reading in English, like Brave New World, Fahrenheit 451, and a video game that I recently played called The Talos Principle. So I just kind of pull inspiration from stories that already exist to kind of make my own.
Being in the competition is kind of like you're going against people who are also great writers, but it's kind of like you can be a part of that as well. You're writing what you feel like you want to write, and also it's kind of like it's just a blank sheet of paper and you're just spreading all your ideas that you think about.
Winners will be recognized and their stories will be published in a national high school magazine. Get your entries in by Monday, May 9th by emailing your stories to raccoonwriters@gmail.com. That's raccoonwriters, no W, @gmail.com. Show us what that keyboard is for. For RACC TV, I'm Madeline Hicks.
Good morning, fellow raccoons, and welcome to the Weekend Weather Watch. I'm Kinsley Cook.
And I'm Caden Wright.
And speaking of the weather, today will be stormy with a high of 79 and a low of 67.
Tomorrow will be rainy with a high of 81 and a low of 59.
And Sunday will be sunny with a high of 83 and a low of 57.
And a congrats to golf for coming 5th in state. Also, softball team is in playoffs and takes on McKinney at McKinney tonight at 7.
Track is in the regional meet at UT Arlington today and tomorrow, so best of luck to all of our track athletes.
Our playoff-bound boys baseball takes on Liberty tonight away at Liberty, so best of luck, baseball.
And a big thank you to all of those who participated and helped in making Special Olympics so special this past Wednesday. Everyone had a great time and we are already looking forward to next year.
And unfortunately, the next couple of weeks will be filled with AP tests and EOCs. So good luck, Frisco. And for RACC TV, I'm Caden Wright.
And I'm Kinsley Cook.
And this week's Weekend Weather Watch has been sponsored by Sriracha Ketchup.